Well, if you're a Patreon supporter, don't quit because this sucks. Hold on. Oh my gosh, come on. Look, guys, you can hear me, but you can't see me. I'm invisible. Oh my god, it's me. Hi. What's up? Welcome to Millijoule. I don't even know what the date is. I want to start like announcing the date. I feel like that's a really fancy way to do it. Today, welcome to Millijoule. Today, Thursday, September 16th, 2021. Crack the Coke. Yeah, that's the good stuff. What's up, everybody? We definitely need to start doing these later. We've already got 11 people watching. Usually we start with like 1 or 2 and it ramps up over time. I think if we start these a little bit later, we'd have a bigger audience. I see a lot of people in the chat this morning. We've got Cyber, we've got Rick, I see Lithgo is here, JMac, Orhan, what's up, what's up? Joseph, how's it going, Joseph? Paul, good to see you, Paul. Dean is here, good morning, Dean. I think that's everybody right off the bat. When are you going to publish EasyCAD 102? When I'm ready. I don't know. I feel like I have to bundle enough knowledge that I have like enough to do a full episode. I have a Google Keep note with just bullet points, and when I learn something new about EasyCAD, I add a new bullet point to that list. So when that list gets long enough, I will publish EasyCAD 102. JMac on top of it, dropping the link to the Patreon. If you're not already subscribed to the Patreon, go sign up. It supports the channel, it supports the podcast, it supports the Discord community. It's the #1 way to make sure that episodes keep coming. So tons of value over there. Bonus Patreon live streams, instant access to my entire fiber and CO2 laser parameter libraries, whole lot more. Go check that out. Fragout's here. What's up? I'm waiting for my coloring book. It's still not here yet, but I'm excited to receive it. We're definitely going to be doing some coloring on the Laser Everything channel. What's going on, guys? Tell me what you've got planned for today. I want to hear about what you have to do. Let's hear about the work that you have to grind through. I want to talk about it. Hit me up in the chat. Oh no, sir. It is that is a genuine Coca-Cola right there. All 54 grams, not milligrams, grams. All 54 grams of sugar. Oh wow, that's actually come down over time. 39. I guess Coke has less sugar now. Still not good for you. But I'm not a coffee drinker. I do like tea, but I can't drink tea on an empty stomach or it makes me nauseous. So. Rick says, selling all of my equipment, tired of winning. Yeah. Lithgow's got sleep coming up because Lithgow's in Upside Down Land. It's time for the kangaroos to take a nap. But in the morning, second side of the test axe. That sounds exciting. Sounds like a good time. I can hear you guys over the internet, like typing furiously. Looking for something in the Discord that I wanted to share with you guys today, and I, of course, did not bookmark it, but I'm looking. And I found it. All right, check this out. This is really cool. Copy. So, Easy on the Discord is recommending this product to people with a rotary tool, but they don't have a rotary, like small enough, I guess, for doing rings. Then you can check this out. And this is pretty cool. Let me I haven't even organized my streaming windows yet on my monitors. All right, that's much better. Check this out. Here we go. Let's pull this up. Desktop. So he's using this ring sizing cone to hold the ring while the rotary rotates it. Brilliant. Really, really smart. I dropped an affiliate link. If that's something you think that you need, this is just really, really smart use of the ring sizer pole, right? So go ahead and check that out if rings is something that you do often. I'm definitely going to be picking one of these up because I don't have a ring rotary. This seems like a no-brainer, so gonna have to check that out. Really, really, really good suggestion from Easy there. Also, this morning we have, let me see, in our fiber reference, we did go over just here today and yesterday steps that you can take if your drivers are not working. If you cannot get your machine to be recognized by Windows, check out some of these steps. It's linked for you in the fiber reference category right there, and that should help you get the machine to notice what's going on. And then ultimately I'm reading and talking at the same time. Steve Pepin went ahead and showed his application of the Ultimate Air Assist module, which is a pack you can pick up. There is a link in the buying guide. It's lasereverything.net/buying guide. And he's gone through and shown us exactly how he has his integrated into his system with a custom switch, which is really, really cool. So don't sleep on this either. If you have a CO2 laser, it's linked in the CO2 reference page as Ultimate Air Assist in practice. All right, so go check that out too. All really, really good resources for you guys. We've got some stuff in chat. So let's see. Oh, we got some new people in chat here. So Fragout says, made a video meme, check Instagram, time to caffeinate, and then breakfast tacos. That sounds so good right now. I'm already really, really hungry. Brent Roach, what's up, Brent? How's it going? Good morning. Orhan finally got his fiber laser today, and it's amazing, apparently. That's great. I'm so glad to hear it. That's really exciting. What are the lights below your sign? N2 are flicking. They're like little hexagon-shaped like LED lights for like a wall or something. My dad got them for me for Christmas, but they attach with magnets, and if the magnets aren't like perfectly aligned, they flicker. Just cheap Amazon stuff, so. Tyler West is here. It's 5 a.m. Not sure why I'm up already, but here I am. Welcome to the land of the living, Tyler. We're glad to have you here. Raining all day today in South Carolina for Joseph. I like the rain. I think it's cleansing, and it like relaxes me and centers me. It was raining here yesterday, and I went to go pick my son up from the bus, and I just sat in my car, had all the windows cracked, and I just like turned the car off, and I listened to the rain like coming down on the roof of the car, man. Rain is good. Rain is a good thing. It's good for you. Just go sit out in the rain. JMax says, I do the inside of rings, though. Well, if you do the inside of rings, you can use the big rotary. Just felt off the chuck teeth and put the thing at a 45-degree angle, and you're good to go. So you can already do that. Let's see. Easy's here. I think I said that. Did I say that? Easy. Good morning, Easy. Good to see you, man. 20 people. This is the biggest Millijoule ever. Ironic, because we're not actually doing a Patreon live stream today. I've got to run around a bunch. Kid's got a doctor's appointment, and then he's going back to school, and then I have to pick him up from school. So there's just too many interruptions to do a Patreon live stream today. But I'm glad you guys are all here for Millijoule. Eddie Jones. Good morning, Eddie. Nice to see you as always. Hey Alex, mind taking down your call pic from our view? Can't see what you're scrolling. What? When I was on the it was just Discord. Basically just telling you guys to go look at the reference channels, so CO2 reference and fiber reference, because I did pin a couple interesting things there. I don't know why this is up. That's annoying. Sorry, that was from the Patreon live stream yesterday. We're working on some game calls, but here it is right here. So the getting EasyCAD drivers to work correctly in the fiber reference, and then down here in the CO2 reference, you're going to want to check out the ultimate air assist in practice. So two things you don't want to sleep on. We can go ahead and switch back over to the just me view here. Hope that helped you out, Dean. Cyber is back. Just finished putting the Galvo arm / tower on. Exciting. I've never had to, like, I mean, I've taken my machine apart and put it back together, but it's so weird when you guys get your lasers in the mail and you have to build them, because Mactron sends them built, which is nice. Zach. Good morning, Zach. Zach Steak is here. It's good to see you. Sorry you're lagging, Rick. Is anybody else lagging? Hopefully it's going okay for you guys. You could go ahead and smash the like button. That would be most appreciated. I see at least 18 of you. We got 9 likes right now. Hit the like button. And don't forget to come back and leave a comment after Millijoule is over. It increases engagement, which puts the video in front of more people. So please definitely do that. Paul says, what's your brand of CO2? It's kind of a brandless thing, but it's just basically the OhmTech. It's like the OhmTech machine. Just the regular old, like, 100-watt OhmTech kind of standard variant. No autofocus, no auto Z, just the good old-fashioned red and black tank. Omid's here. What's up, Omid? Good morning. Good to see you. Brent's missing a step that I can't figure out from your AI tutorial on making graphics. What step do you think you're missing? When I try to, oh, here it is. When I try to hatch, I get tons of extra black. Extra black. Drop a link, drop a photo in the Discord, Brent. If you do it quick, maybe we could check it out here on Millijoule before we end for the day. Blue Line's here. Good morning, Blue Line. Good to see you. Widgets is here. Morning. Just wanted to share that shipments from China seem to be going through longer delays than normal. Customs and trade war. My seller just sent me a note last night. Interesting. Good morning, Eric. New to the live stream, and sorry if you answered this before. What is the rotary you had in that pic of the call you were engraving? Oh, that's the Cohesion 3D rotary, which I don't recommend. I don't like it, and I'm looking at replacing it shortly here, so I wouldn't go that way. Check out like a Rotoboss or a, you know, like the Pyburn. We're going to have the Pyburn up in here soon and be doing a review on that, and I think I'm going to like it. If I've learned anything, rotaries are not somewhere you want to skimp, so even though they are overpriced, and they are overpriced, as a whole, as an item, they are overpriced. The more expensive ones are better, so I would spend a little more and get something a little nicer. Great to have you here, though, Eric. Hope that answers your question. Nobody's here. Thanks for the thumbs up. Appreciate that. Kyle, beep boop. Good morning. It's great to see you, Kyle, as always. Edmund is here. Hi, Alex. I'm still having trouble calculating the settings. What part of that are you having trouble with, Edmund? Post, I can't do that on stream right now. For obvious reasons, but if you post in the patron only Discord channel on the Discord, we'll be able to help you get that sorted. That's the best way for us to work through that, because I can actually like see screenshots of what you're doing, and we can talk back and forth a little faster than we can with the Patreon messages. It's very difficult to provide support on Patreon, so I would use the Patreon only chat channels on the Discord, and I'll be able to help you out a lot better with that. Joseph says, been working on colored tiles with CO2 paint color, base coat, then black top coat. Nice. Cool. I haven't messed with that at all. Manzi's here this morning. Good morning, Manzi. Good to see you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry if you guys are having lag. It's I'm transmitting almost 4 megabytes a second, and I'm not getting any warnings from YouTube, so there's not a lot I can do, unfortunately, if you guys are experiencing lag right now, which is a bummer. Rick saying, need to do Millijoule and roll into Patreon Live about 5 to 15 minutes later. I wish, dude. It takes a little more setup than that, just to get the live stream set up to reflect that it is a Patreon live stream. There's a bunch of settings that need to be changed over. We need new thumbnails. I need to do new descriptions. So it's not that fast. But, you know, I'm trying to speed that up. I'm trying to get it to go faster. Beacon says, sounds like he's got layers of lines. Yeah, like 5 outlines, you know, and then you hatch them all and it hatches everything 5 times. It could be that. You want to check for double lines. JMac with the Patreon link. Don't sleep on it, guys. The Patreon is amazing. Rick likes his laser or his Rotoboss. That's good. Yeah, definitely post that question there, Edmund, and we'll be able to get you taken care of. Maxwell K. Good morning, Maxwell. Haven't seen your name yet. Welcome to the live stream this morning. Great to see you. Zach Stake is recommending unchecking remove all calc. Or unchecking all calc. So definitely something to try. Cyber hates annoying customers. Me too. Me too, man. Manzi says, I got a really weird customer request. An old Y&T brass lock. Customer wants a bunch of text on it, proposing to his girlfriend in Niagara Falls, and they're going to lock the lock on the fence at the top of the falls. That's cute, dude. That's cool. It's not weird. I do locks all the time. We actually buy locks and keep them in stock here because people request them so often. So I've just got like a drawer. And you open it up and it's just got locks in it. If you haven't already smashed the like button, smash it with ferocity. I mean, if it's brass, dude, brass black deep is the way to go. Just one pass, one solid pass of the black brass deep, and then clean it with some 3-in-1. Good to go. Should look fine. Yeah, it's starting to get cold out now, so everybody's getting together. You know what I mean? People get into relationships when it gets cold, and they get out of relationships when it warms up. Because when it's cold, you know, you can like sleep under blankets and stay in, so relationships work better when it's cold. When it's hot outside, people are just like, you know, whatever. You can just do whatever. You don't feel the need to be. I heard that somewhere before. I don't sense. Manzi says, like button smashed. Thank you, Manzi. Appreciate that. Don't forget to come back after the stream is ended and leave a comment. Boosts engagement, helps us get our videos in front of more people. You should just go comment on every video. Seriously. Go rewatch like every video in the library and leave a comment. There's a few things that help boost engagement and really help the channel. Liking, obviously. Leaving comments, really, really great for engagement. And when you watch the videos, watch them all the way to the end. If you watch the video all the way to the end, the YouTube algorithm loves that. Really helps the channel get in front of more people. The lock is very old, has an old brass patina, same setting suggestions. Yeah, I mean, do a pass. So here's the beauty about brass and the brass settings. If you start with brass general or even aluminum general, and you just do a light kind of like pass on it, you can see how it reacts and touch it. And if it doesn't chew halfway through the lock, right, and it's just sitting there on the surface, and it's pretty shallow, then I think it would be safe to run the brass black at that point. You could go back and just rerun it with the brass black. I don't think it's going to hurt it. If you run something like brass general or aluminum general and it chews through half the lock, and you've got this huge gouge in it from just those basic settings, I would exercise a little more caution before using a setting like the brass black, because that's really going to throw a lot of power downrange. But if it's really brass, it should be fine. Rick says, just say hi on all of them. Lithgow says, I've done brass black deep, but sometimes bump up power. Yeah, then followed by a steel white. You could do that too, if you prefer the lighter look. Cyber says, I leave the live streams running at 4 a.m. when I can't watch it. That's very nice, dude. Thank you. Brent says, in live stream chat. All right, let's go take a look at what Brent's got going on. Paul Russ is asking, how do I reach out to you for me paying you collaboration? I mean, there's the email contact@lasereverything.net, which you can find on the website, lasereverything.net, for business inquiries. Or you could just message me on the Discord, but typically it's better to just send an email if you want to do some serious stuff. The email's usually the best way to go on that. Let's see, live stream chat, live streams. Here we go. So, yikes! Wow, look at that. What a mess. Can you send me the file, Brent? Drop the actual file there for me so I can download the file. Oh, yeah, I can bring it up on the screen. I need the file, though. I can't do much with this. I'm gonna need more than that, bro. There it is, textforgraphics.ai. Let's get that downloaded, and we'll open this up in Illustrator and inspect. Illustrator's throwing a fit. Hold on a second. Thank you, Brent. There you are. Nope. Oh my god. Alright, stop. This is too much. Gotcha. And okay. We'll go ahead here and get Illustrator open. Let's take a look at the file. What am I working on? Yeah, I gotta finish the calls. I've got a giant bucket of tins, literally a bucket of tins that I have to try to... I'm not gonna get a lot of work done today, honestly. There's just a lot of running around that I have to do for kind of like family stuff. I'm gonna try to fit jobs in here and there. I've got a script to write. Garrett from 3D Print Farm and I are working on a collab video, so I'm writing a script for that. So I'll have to put a little time into that, and a few other things. Brent says my porn passwords are on there, so don't share. That's fine. We'll blur those out, Brent. Don't worry. Let's check it out. Let's see before we jump to conclusions. Let's just have a look here. If we can get anything to open at all, that would be nice. We can hide this too. That doesn't need to be there. I don't need to be quite so big. All right, text for graphics. Here we go. Let's take a look. We'll go turn the fiber on too, just so we can open EasyCAD and test it. All right. Whoa. All right. So the first problem I'm seeing is that nothing is expanded. So that's a really big problem right off the bat. And you've got strokes on all of this stuff. So we need to, the first thing we need to do is select all of this, and we want to just turn the stroke off completely. So just turn the stroke off. That's a big problem right off the bat. Let's set the fill color all to the same. So here's the second problem. The fact that the eagle head is filling in means that you have shapes inside of this, and that's not good either. So we need to fix that as well. So here's how we're going to fix that. Let's undo. Never process artwork like this on a white background because you can't tell where you have shapes and where you don't. So over here on the gray background, you can see now we can see this white. We don't want to see white, we want to see gray. That's a really big issue. So let's see what happens when we select one of these and ungroup it. Alright, let's delete this. There we go. So that's a big part of your problem too, okay? So let's do select, same, fill color, and delete all the white there. This is going to run perfectly now. Alright, so that's exactly what you need. Let's take a look at your text. Text looks good. I don't see any problems with the text. And then I'm assuming we're going to have similar issues with this disk over here. Nope, that looks fine. So really it looks like you just accidentally, well, it's not, this isn't exactly centered. If you can remake this, I would remake it. You look a fair bit closer to the top edge here than you are to the bottom, so I would just be careful with that. But otherwise this one looks fine. So I think what happened was you were preparing this graphic on the white, and you couldn't see that you still had shapes on the inside of the state of Iowa there. If you just move it off, simply move it off, and don't forget to group. See how we lost the inside of our letters there? We have to regroup this now that we're done editing it. So if you just simply move it off the artboard when you're working on it, I like to work on it over here in the gray, and then you can actually see when you've gone ahead and removed all of the white from the insides of those files. So that should clean this up perfect for you. We'll go ahead and resave it, and I'll send it back to you, and you can give it a shot. But that should solve your problem. Never send a file over with open strokes like that, ever. The stroke should be 0. If you need a thicker line, you can, hold on one second. We'll just call this, yeah, text for graphics converted. That's fine, and we'll save it. Illustrator version 8. If Illustrator version 8s are giving you a problem, you can also save as SVG 1.1. Will also help. But if you ever need a thicker line, like let's say we'll add a little stroke to this, don't leave it like that. Select it first and do Object Expand, and that'll expand it into a shape that you can then Pathfinder Unite. It's a little more complicated, but we cover that in Intro to Laser Engravers. But for the most part, you just shouldn't have open strokes. Like by the time you're ready to save your file, that should say 0 on solid shapes. So I've gone ahead and saved that for you. I'm going to send it back over to you now. Let's close this up so that my computer doesn't catch on fire. And here is the converted graphic, and we will just open up Discord real quick so I can shoot that back over to you. That did, I worked the issue alongside of you. That did it? I'm assuming that did it? Good, good, good. Okay, then I won't send it back if you're saying it worked. Steve Pepin says, Alex, topic for a future episode, fiber cleaning passes. Is there a general rule of thumb regarding speed and power? What goes in determining speed and power for various materials? We can touch on that. That's going to be a great episode for Geo to do on Maker Theory, because that gets a little technical. So I'll probably do a soft pitch on that topic over to Geo, and Geo will be able to cover that once he finally gets his channel up and running. We're all waiting very impatiently for that. Patrick recommends outline view mode helps to find stray lines too. Alright, Brent, it looks like Brent's good, so that's solid. Lithgo's asking, when does the new computer arrive? I don't know, never yet. I haven't ordered it yet. It's a lot of money to spend, man. The Patreon is doing so well, but it's just not where I can just be like $2,000 bucks, buy a new computer. We need a ton of stuff for the channel. We need new lasers. We got to cover new lasers. I need a new camera, because this camera is a piece of garbage, as you guys have seen. I need new computer, new camera, new lasers. There's just like there's a lot of money that needs to be spent right now. So we're getting there. I'm trying to let the Patreon kind of catch up to my spending for the channel. I haven't even paid off the lens that we're shooting this video on yet. So as soon as we kind of catch up on expenses, then we can purchase out a little further. Does one of your settings work for cleaning? I mean, the cleaning, like what? It's a little vague, Dean. What are you trying? What do you want the cleaning pass to accomplish for you? Are you trying to just like push dust out? You know, because if you are, I mean, steel white finish is a no-brainer. I use steel white finish on everything as a finisher or as a cleaner before I run another pass. So, cleaning, is it vague cleaning, or are we being very specific about what the term cleaning defines? In a vague sense, steel white finish is going to perform whatever cleaning functions you need it to do. So I would try that. Brent's as happy as a pig in poop right now. Paul Russ is asking what product that is. Which product? Sorry, I'm a little laggy. You got to be a little more specific. You guys are like a minute behind me, so by the time you're commenting on something I've done, I've already finished doing it. Can you put a link for the stainless? What's stainless? Dean says, okay, that's what I've been using. Thanks. All right, cool, good. That's what I used to. So, other people might argue with me and they'll be like, that's not a cleaning pass, or, come at you with some like technical. I don't know, man. I use steel white finish. Works fine for me. I've been using a modified steel white setting for cleaning between coin cutting passes as a third hatch. Interesting. Okay. That's cool. The settings are always going to have to be modified a little. Every machine is different. Even, Rick Laser in the Discord was just saying this morning, every laser is different. Even two of the exact same models built by the same person at the same time are going to behave slightly differently. It's just the nature of lasers. It's a quantum level thing. Your fiber optic cables are going to bounce the light through them a little bit differently. The lenses are going to have little imperfections that make things do things a little bit differently. There's always going to have to be slight modifications made. The Patreon settings get you 90% of the way there. And then, you have to take it the last 10%. Oh, thank you, Patrick. I need to go and download the new parameter sheet. Yeah, get it soon, Zach, because we're going to have October's coming out here soon. Maxwell. Brent Roach is saying, last question for me. Can you anneal with a 30-watt Rakis? I know it can be done. I don't have the settings for it. Just ask in the Discord. Somebody will get back to you really quick, because I know there is a really good Rakis anneal setting. You may or may not have to defocus a little bit to get that done. You want just your frequency. You want as high as possible. The goal is to just heat the metal without engraving it. You just want to heat it. You want to get it as hot as possible. So larger dot size is going to be good for annealing. Faster speeds, medium to low power, as high a frequency as you can possibly get will probably get you in the right direction, Brent. But again, the Rakis guys on the Discord are going to have like the perfect setting for that. So I would check that out. Maxwell asks, want to tell me if I got a good deal on my laser? 7800 for a 50 watt JPT with a D80 rotary, EasyCAD 3, and a motorized Z. Yeah, dude, that sounds like a pretty solid deal to me. Assuming it all works. Would it be useful for you using 3D scanning, or is it completely unrelated to your job? It could be useful for like making jigs. Like if you could 3D scan an object you have to engrave, and then you could build like an STL file for a jig to hold it, and then 3D print that jig. That would be really useful. You tell them Tony, but not me. What am I telling them about you, Lithgow? Are you a Rakis guy? I don't know, but it's super annoying, and I don't know why we can't just completely block him from the chat. It's extremely distracting. No, Tony tells his cleaning pass info. I've been asking for days. Oh, yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, we could start an OnlyFans. I'd be okay with that. I know, you guys are doing your best. Surprised that YouTube is not doing a better job dealing with this. Yeah, we'll have to look into that. We'll see if we can do something about it now. But anyway, guys, I mean, you know, it's, we're kind of at the end anyway, so unless somebody else has more questions. We've answered a lot of questions today. This has been a high value Millijoule episode. Ever use wobble? Wobble's for cutting. Yeah, use wobble for cutting. That's where the wobble settings really come into play, is if you're trying to cut through stuff. Yeah, no problem, man. Here to help. Trying to... Yeah, I can't do much about him at the moment. I need to figure out wobble. Yeah, again, wobble's great for cutting, and you just mess around with different, basically tightnesses of the spiral, and they kind of chew away more material as it's cutting around a name. So yeah, we're trying to block. It's not. Not working out super well for us at the moment. Alright, I think I dealt with it. Can we get an EasyCAD 102 episode? I watched the first one, keen on seeing the other hatch options. I brought this up a little bit in the in the beginning of the Millijoule episode, but I'm gathering info right now. So every time I learn something new about EasyCAD, oh my god, this is so annoying. Every time that I learn something new about EasyCAD, I will add it to a Google Keep like checkbox, and then when I get enough checkboxes filled up on the page, then I'll do another episode. That's what we're doing for the artwork for engravers episode. So I've been lasering for 5 years. I have a 100-watt CO2 and a 50-watt fiber, and I'm having a hard time drumming up business. Done some work, but not much. I would get or if you're in the US, a Google My Business page and start collecting reviews on that. Pretty much instant business for you. If you can get some good reviews on a Google My Business page, that's really gonna help. So that's what I would do. We've got a few tips on the podcast as well. So if you're looking to kind of grow your laser business there, I would check out the podcast. Hi, is there any advantage in transforming a Stepcraft CNC router machine into a laser engraving machine? I am thinking at a fiber laser to engrave on aluminum, but not enough money. I mean, it's whatever laser you put on your CNC router, it's going to not be able to engrave aluminum still. So, diodes can't really do that. You'll be able to remove like anodizing from it, but you're not going to be able to actually engrave into the aluminum. So if that's your goal, is engraving into aluminum, that's not gonna really help. So unfortunately, yeah, fibers are expensive, and don't fall into buying like a super cheap one either, because you're just going to get a crappy machine that shows up broken, and then the company's going to disappear. So what I would do is just try to do the coolest stuff you can with the laser you have now, and try to make some money so that you can put that away and save up for the laser that you actually want. A lot of people get into CO2 first before they get into fiber because it's a little less expensive. So maybe you can upgrade to a CO2 first and start working on some like kind of craft type projects with the CO2. And then from there you can move into a fiber. The CO2 might be a little better at making money for you. So I would try maybe just, smaller steps, and reinvest whatever you can get from your smaller lasers into purchasing something bigger. I think that would really help. Yeah, the second part of the podcast with Alex Campbell is going to be really good. Randy's here. Good morning, Randy. Good to see you. Brent's loading up his gear for this week's show. We'll be good, Brent, I promise. Thanks for stopping by, dude. It's always great to see you. Best of luck at the show. We'll see you on OnlyFans. Yeah, if you're in Tennessee, sign up for a Google My Business page immediately if you don't already have one. And then start passing out. If you get a customer that's really, really happy with the work that you did for them, send them an email and just say, hey, we just set up this Google My Business page. I'd really appreciate it if you could take a moment to leave us a review. It helps us because we're a small business, and it helps my family, and it kind of helps us grow and get in front of more people. Just be transparent about it, and collect reviews. You can even email old clients that you've had after the fact that you know have been super happy with the work, and just send them the link to the review page. Hey, we just set up this account. I know you were really happy with the work that you had done with us. If you don't mind, please leave us a review. That's gonna do a lot for you. That's really gonna help you out. So that's what I would recommend. Engraving onto aluminum was the idea. Thank you for advice. I will need to deep engrave. So yeah, we'll do smaller steps and gather money. Thank you so much. I know it sucks. They're expensive. You kind of got to go through the steps though to get there. Or you could do what I did and be completely financially irresponsible. I took out a PayPal line of credit, the PayPal credit basically. They gave me like $10,000 and I was like, ka-ching. and I just put it all on PayPal credit. And luckily, you know, it took off and we were able to make those payments, but it was definitely a financial risk to do that. Patrick did diode, then fiber, then CO2. Diode kept the crafty wood stuff going while I learned fiber. Nice. Good, good, good. Yeah, you gotta take steps. All right, so we had a couple questions there at the end. It's 10 o'clock, so we've been going for, this is one of the longer Millijoule episodes. I'm sad to end it, but, you know, they are supposed to be pretty punchy, pretty quick here. If you enjoyed hanging out with us on Millijoule today and you want to see more content like this, go sign up for the Patreon. The Patreon allows me to, every time we get a new Patreon supporter, it helps me spend more time on the channel. So we can do more stuff like this. The Millijoule episodes can be longer. You know, you'll get access to all of the bonus Patreon live streams we do multiple times a week. You support the regular channel episodes because that costs money and takes time to do. So just even supporting the regular episodes and the time. Instant access to the fiber and CO2 laser parameter libraries. Posts on business, order forms, all kinds of like downloadable things, extra bonus episodes of the podcast, and a whole lot more. Go check it out. It's patreon.com/lasereverything. And man, that guy is just so distracting. Also, join the Discord. If you haven't already joined the Discord, there's a link down in the description. It's our awesome community made for laser engravers. It's filled with people. We're coming up real fast on 1,000 members, filled with people that love laser. They love talking about lasers. They love helping people with their laser problems. Genuinely, they want to help you. It's just an immensely helpful place. I've learned so much just from being in there. I'm far from an expert. I think I'm just a couple steps ahead of a lot of people that are new to this. So I kind of try to like shepherd you guys through things as I'm learning too. So we're kind of all learning together, and the Discord is the best place to do that. So go check that out as well. Link in the description. And I think that's it. Get stoked for tomorrow. It's Friday Live Day. All right, so we're going live all day tomorrow. We're going to shoot for that 12-hour goal, right? Just like a hardcore 12-hour stream if we can pull it off. So tomorrow, guys, Friday Live Day, we're going to get stupid with it, all right? We've got a lot of work to do. I'm going to have plenty lined up to do for Live Day tomorrow. So don't miss it. Get ready to go because we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up. We've got the second part of the Alex Campbell interview coming out on Sunday. We're gonna have I've got some fall kind of craft videos coming up because it's autumn and I love autumn, man. I love fall so much, and it's officially fall. It's not according to the calendar, but in my heart, fall starts on September 1st. It's September, October, November. That's fall, man. And we're in it. So I've got some fall stuff coming your way. I'm really excited to share that with you too, and a whole lot more. So stay right here on Laser Everything. Go watch a couple videos. Go join the Discord. Go download your settings from the Patreon parameters. And I will see you guys in the next one. That's right. Get your Cokes ready. I'm out. This is how we know it's time to end the Millijoule episode. I'm out of Coke. I love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. And I will talk to you really, really soon. I'll be on Discord all day. If you want to chat, go join the Discord. See you later.